LeBron ain't no flopper. He just getting ready for Space Jams. You know his movie coming out. He just working on his Oscar. You just got to understand that he working on his Oscar, and he not the king of it. He portraying the role that he's set to star in once basketball over. He just working on his acting. He ain't the king of flops. He just working on his acting.
The NBA warned LeBron James for violating the anti-flopping rule. All right. Is King James the king of flops? I've been saying it from the time that boy came in the NBA. He is the king of flops.
James Harden, the king of flops.
I'm glad that the referees is finally catching it, calling the fouls on him, and now the NBA is about to fine him if he keep flopping. So glad for that one. Now, he's not the only player. I mean, you got several players out there. I mean, his teammate, Kyle Kuzma, is it Kuzma? Yeah, Kuzma. They warned him also. He got warned also, too, about flopping. You know what I'm saying? He's learning from the best because King James is the king of floppers. So he damn sure learning from the best. I can tell you that. But guess what? Keep flopping, and you're going to be paying them dollars right on back to the NBA. Now, just keep it up. So they'll see exactly what I'm talking about.
Man, check this out. LeBron ain't no flopper. He just getting ready for Space Jams. You know his movie coming out. He just working on his Oscar. You just got to understand that he working on his Oscar, and he not the king of it. He portraying the role that he's set to star in once basketball over. He just working on his acting. He ain't the king of flops. He just working on his acting.
No flopping in all the years I've been watching basketball until he came in the NBA. So if he working on the Oscar, they should have been gave him that one. But he's damn sure the king of flopping in the NBA. So I don't know what y'all been looking at. Look, they need to go ahead and give him all the Oscars
when this new Space Jam come out, he gonna get his Oscar. That's all I'm gonna say.
You ain't gonna be no Oscar. Hell, you be lucky if anybody go and watch the goddamn thing. But guess what? They gonna play
I'm going to watch it.
You know what they're gonna do? They're gonna play his Space Jam, then they're gonna play MJ Space Jam, and that's gonna be the end of the King Space Jam. Because everybody gonna be watching Jordan Space Jam.
Ain't nobody gonna be watching Jordan. I done watched that movie too many times. Nobody want to see when they steal their powers no more. But
I hear you, player.
In my honest opinion, I feel like flopping just the culture right now. That's just the stance I'm gonna take. You look at soccer, they be flopping all over the place.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Because not only he the king of floppers, he's also the king of charging fouls that they never called on him. But they just started calling it on him now. I think LeBron got more fouls this year than he has ever had in his whole entire career.
I'm
going to say at the ending of last season also. It started the ending of last season that the refs that started noticing it and start calling all these fouls on him, and now it's continuing on. But now I believe, I'm going to tell y'all where I believe it came from. Wasn't LeBron the one that wrote a letter to the NFL Referee Association about he wasn't getting enough fouls called on him? Was he or was he not?
He did. He was
that people was fouling him and he wasn't getting the calls. But yet, when you run the tape back, he doing more fouling than anybody. Sound like somebody crying to me. And y'all talking about the king. Yeah, okay. I'll give you a king. I cry this ass right there.
I'm not. This the thing that I'm not failing to get from your point. That superstars, we know they tend to get way more calls than a regular guy because they are the superstar. What you got to understand, he the superstar. He is the face of this league. Jordan got the same treatment, whether you like it or not. That was your man's.
No, sir.
Jordan got the same treatment. Tom Brady getting the same treatment. Patrick Mahomes getting that treatment. He about to get the treatment. So what you got to understand, these are superstars. And they calls going to favor them more than anybody.
You got to understand, they were actually fouling Michael Jordan. Okay? They was actually fouling Shaq. That's when the Shaq rule came out. They was actually fouling him. shack attack. Oh, what is that? A hack attack.
Hack a shack.
Okay, that's what that was. LeBron came in the game. Excuse my language, Miss Rizzo, and the rest of the ladies out there. A bitch. Came in as a bitch. You see what I'm saying? Crying on everything. Now it's getting thrown back at him, and he don't like it.
Well, have to be, yeah, LeBron is a little bit dramatic on the plays, but to me, it's just flopping goes both ways. Either it works or it doesn't work. So I'm kind of that's how I feel about flopping. Like, it does piss you off. You watching the game and somebody's flopping, then they get the foul and go to the line, and those points actually matter in the game. But then again, you think of it as if somebody do it on your team and it actually works, and to benefit your team. So I'm kind of both ways when it comes to flopping. It's part of the game.
Yeah, but then you start getting everybody doing it now. You got that big ass Negro in Philadelphia flopping.
Joel don't be flopping, man.
Man flops, man.
But that's what I'm saying, though. You can't single out one guy, because guys like Marcus Smart, I feel like he flop a lot. You can't just say LeBron may have. I'm not gonna lie that he didn't start the trend.
When this came out, listen, to the defense of the NBA, when this came out, not only they named LeBron and Kuzma, but they did name a whole bunch of other players. They just saying, watching the tape, those two are the biggest offenders of it, which is LeBron and Kuzma, which flops the most. They're not saying they the only ones doing it, because they did name a whole bunch of NBA players that did it, but they saying they the biggest two. And that's why they warned them that they will be getting fined if they continue to flop.
I honestly like to see him flop. I mean, I feel like it's taking away some of the fun. I'll be like, man, look at LeBron. He saw that junk, man. Like, come on.
You want to see this big Negro flop. Look, he flopped so much, he got Anthony Davis doing it now. When have you ever seen Anthony Davis flop? He gets to the Lakers and he's flopping all over the
You got to understand. It's an art. Flopping is an art. It's something that should be taught to every basketball player from now on.
Apparently the art get caught up because they try
to art.
Last night if he do it.
Listen, what the league is not appreciating is art. You can't. This is art. You know what I'm saying? You can't.
Let me tell you what art is. Art is diving for balls like Dennis Rodman used to do. That's art.
That's not art.
That's art right there.
That's called hustling. That's scraping.
Life on the line to save a ball. That's art. What LeBron is doing. Well, I don't even want to say what this man is doing. I'm gonna leave his
life. And look, listen. He putting his life on the line to flop. That's what he put his life on the line. So it's an art. It's called hustling. It's hustling. That's an art. It's hustling. It's the same thing. It's just different ways of doing it.
Hey, you started out defending him, saying he get the Oscar. Let me put my vote in on that one too, because I'm gonna vote on he need an Oscar for that one too. Damn show the king of flop. Damn show.
Listen,
I give him that. You want to crown him a king? There you go, king of flopping.
Oh my God, you gotta stop the hate, man.
Ain't no hating, player. I just speak it like I see it.
You gotta stop it, man.
Oh wow.
Like Bron flopping, you gotta stop it. You gotta stop the hate. You the king of hate because you so hating on him.
If he stops flopping, I'll stop hating. But right now, it don't look like I'm gonna stop because he gonna continue on. Yeah, you know he gonna continue on. Now I think you gotta give him a shout out, and I gotta give him a congratulations because he's on the verge of becoming a billionaire. That was in the this showed up this week also. So I got to give him his props on that he is about to become a billionaire.
Wow. Yeah, that's a huge thing for Bron. He's definitely a businessman. He knows his way around. He knows how to motivate his peers. You know, you look at other guys, Rich Paul, you see him. Bron is definitely an inspiration, influential figure just for Black people and just everybody. in the world. You know, basketball players just showing that you don't have to be more than a basketball player. I appreciate that about Bron.